outline strict guidelines and safety protocols governing biological research involving potentially hazardous microorganisms and materials. It is imperative to follow this regulation to ensure the safety of researchers and the environment.
Rule number 1. Prior approval for hazardous materials. Before using hazardous microorganisms or recombinant DNA technologies, approval is mandatory. This includes bacteria, viruses, and human or animal tissues.
Rule number 2. Approval by research committee. All research projects need approval from affiliated committees before experimentation. Initial grade assessments by students and supervisors must be confirmed by these committees.
Rule number 2. Pollution in home environment. Filtering hazardous agents, even BSL-1 organisms, is not allowed at home. Specimens can be collected but must be transported immediately to a suitable laboratory.
Rule number 4. BSL-1 Research Guidelines. BSL-1 research should be conducted in appropriate labs, supervised by trained personnel, and students must follow microbiological practices.
Rule number 5. DSL-2 research requirements. DSL-2 research demands specialized labs, IBC approval, and supervision by qualified scientists, ensuring safety protocols are maintained.
Rule number 6. Restriction on BSL-3 and BSL-4 research. Students cannot engage in BSL-3 or BSL-4 research, emphasizing the highly restricted nature of such studies.
Rule number 7. Studies on MDROS. Studies on clinically significant multi-drug resistant organisms require written justification and BSL-2, accompanied with documented IBC approval.
Number 8. Antibiotic resistance making guidelines. Inserting antibiotic resistance markers is allowed to research students to prevent negative impacts on animal or plant infections.
Rule number 9. Caution with antibiotic-resistant organisms. Studies using antibiotic-resistant organisms, even BSL-1, require at least BSL-2 containing potential risk of infection.
2, 1.
Rule number 10. Prohibition of prion studies. Studies involving prions or prion-like proteins are strictly prohibited due to their hazardous nature.
Rule number 11. DSL-2 study in human or animal waste. Culturing human or animal waste is considered as DSL-2 study due to the potential hazard involved.
Rule number 12. Plant pathogens at home. Naturally occurring plant pathogens can be studied but not cultured at home, garden, or environments.
Rule number 13. Proper disposal of hazardous agents. All hazardous biological agents must be disposed of properly according to biosafety level guidelines, ensuring environmental safety.
Rule number 14. Approval for plant changes. Any changes to research plan after initial approval require subsequent review and approval by research committees.
Last but not the least, rule number 15, required forms. Several forms including checklists, risk assessment, and approval forms are necessary for documenting and ensuring compliance with safety regulations.
Adhering to these rules is essential for the safe conduct of biological research. Researchers must strictly follow these guidelines to protect themselves, others, and the environment from potential hazards.